Siaka Sharif, Dr. Eugene Shana, and soccer legend George Weah are to be in attendance. The top AFA official also named Councillor Lloyd Kennedy, Councillor Peter Bonojala, J.B. Konowa, Rufel Hoff, and Willie D. Knuckles III. They are also expected to participate in the one-day retreat organized by the Alpha Old Timers Sports Association. Let's hope that we can go there after this program to see as to how they are playing it out there in the retreat hall of the Alpha Old Timers Sports Association. Just before I go to my colleague, but very quickly, Paul Pogba has expressed shock over his ban from football. The former Manchester United player who now plays for Italian giant Juventus is banned for 4 years for doping offense. The 30-year-old French player told the BBC that he will appeal against his ban. He was tested positive randomly after Juventus' first match of the season on August 20. Wow, not a good news for the French international Paul Pogba. This is Super Sports Rated on ELBC Radio 99.9 and other frequencies across Liberia. On my far side is my colleague Koluba, who was yesterday, folks. He was yesterday sitting quietly, and turning over, the affairs of Suato Vama Kamara. KZ, good morning. Welcome, my brother.
Well, good morning. It's good to be here. And it was good morning. It's good to be here.
Oh, man, I didn't know the boy. There go. Yeah, they're coming for you.
Things are happening. Things are happening.
I swear.
Yeah, go about that.
But be here, I said, good morning. Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, very good to be here this morning. Mm-hmm. And we want to also welcome you following us live on LNTV, live on the social media page. We say good to be here, and we'll do our best that at least we can also feed you, some of you who may not be, with your radio, by your phone, and you are online. We will feed you online. But last night, it was
no, but hold on now. Because
I won't go quick.
No. Let me push you a little bit. I was at base. How did it play out?
Well, the usual Liberian situation, I think, got one or two of the girls frustrated. Liberians, when you say 5 o'clock, the program starts at 5.
Hey, man.
They will.
You went up to 7 o'clock?
After 7.
Hey!
And some of the guests, like the LFA president, got there at 5.
But Raji knows now.
The representative from District 16, Sibo.
Yeah, Dixon Sibo.
Yeah. He also arrived there at 5.
He's a member of BOFA.
Yeah. And one or two others were there at 5. But then the place was empty. And it was like, are we the one having the program? They were asking themselves whether they were hosting the program. And they were now waiting for their guests. And unfortunately, the SOA members themselves were not around. When I stopped by, I saw one of them. I said, well, and they were like, we can be here all of the time. Maybe we'll come back. And when they left, they didn't come back. But the program started after 7 p.m. And I think it's something that we media members, when the politician call or for press conferences or programs, we are like, he hates. What the guys delaying us for? They're delaying us. You say 4, you say 2 o'clock, look at the time now.
4:30.
4:30, what's this? And we ourselves organize our own programs. We are going into 3 hours, late. It was not really, but never mind. Some of the guys who respected Liberian time later on came, and we had a full house, a packed house, and the 1 or 2 persons who just heard about the program on the news said, well, let's start by. One of them was the information minister, Jerry Limmick Pierre.
He said, my boss, brother.
Yeah. I mean, he was blunt. Okay. He was blunt. He said, well, I was not invited. I heard it is a media event, so I just passed by. you know, there were another person who said they were not invited, but they heard and just passed by.
Okay.
You know, there were others who were not invited, they did not go. But overall, it was great.
Okay.
The matter of authority was turned over to my vice president, Vama, who is now the president of SWA.
Okay.
We say congratulations to him and the team. We look forward to working with them. We look forward to how they move the tree, and
You call it a tree?
yeah, it's a tree. How they move the tree, and at that event we held a moment of silence for former presenter of the Super Sports program, Henry Boy Flomo, who passed off last weekend.
Okay.
Henry was a guy who, Super Sports, he and Zoga Wilson, peace be to his arches as well.
Zoga Jeans.
Zoga Jeans, sorry.
You want to carry your man Diesel Queso?
Yeah, man. Zoga Jeans, two of them, with the Super Sports, and they push it, and it became a big program in the country. And today it's a big program. He passed off. We say our condolences to his son, his family, and the rest of SWA members. So everything went fine.
What did Vama say in all of this when he was taking over? What did he say in his speech?
Well, he tried to be. He sounded firing. Sounded firing. That firing on the LFA. The LFA not consulting, not working with the sports writers in some of their dealings. He talked about how he was concerned about what was the process like. He selected a new coach of Liberia. He talked about how people are selected trying with the national team for coverage. He raised a couple of issues which the UF professor who's the first vice president at the LFA, Prof. Kone Sekou strongly reacted to.
I know.
And he said, no, SWA leadership, you have to, have a conversation with the LFA rather than standing in.
But there was this, there was this MOU, this memorandum of understanding between the FA and SWA. Why is it?
And that MOU is just on the desk.
Why is it on the desk? You were there. Did you push it?
We push it. We push it. And we push it and we push it.
And you did not come back to the public to let them know that this was on the table. We've been pushing it and we haven't gotten any response from the FA.
One of the reasons I thought on not seeking re-election was the lack of cooperation from sporting federations. You try to push them, they think you're against them. You try to push them, they think you're against them. So I think let maybe all of new faces come, maybe they'll be willing to listen to new faces and run, and say, look, we have an MOU. What do you look at it? What do you say about it? They talk about this MOU. They say, oh, it does not exist. We went into our archives. We found a copy of the MOU. The LFA had a copy signed by Musa Beniti, but they said it was never existing. But we went into our archives. We found copies. In fact, we printed more copies.
And what does the MOU say? Just give us a tidbit of
collaborations between the LFA and sports writers. In it, the sports writers and the LFA, because that was a partnership, that was something signed, agreed between when Benito was president, and that the LFA will consult with the sports writers in all of its media engagements. We consult with the sports writers in terms of how to go about with trips for the national teams. But in recent times, sometimes it happens.
Let me just hold you. I can remember during the tenure of Edwin Snow when he was then president. The secretariat of the LFA was run and managed by a veteran sports administrator, Shakespeare Gosdo Williams.
Yeah.
And I can remember on 3 or 4 occasions, Gosdo Williams will officially raise SWA and say, hey, from the LFA, the Lone Star is going to Togo, for example. Please send our nominee to get on board the flight. And so I will go into a meeting, discuss, look at the names of those who perhaps may want to go and say, you know what, we have designated Michael Weir or Kolobas, they say, from SWAT to go. That was done. But right now, nothing happening.
Yeah, and that is still
no respect.
That is still part of the regulation.
It's shameful.
It's still part of the MOU. So we hope the new team will go back to the LFA, sit and say, look, we have this. We need to reactivate it. And then let's see what happens.
And the FA depends on SWA to push their programs and agendas.
Yeah, but my own caution to my colleagues last night was that we should not just make SWA to look like football.
I agree with you.
Football reports. We should go after others. Because if we consider that LFA is the only place we can get our news, the LFA will block us. Huh? If we are going to other areas and make it very active, then the LFA will be.
But some of the areas you're talking about, where can we find them? Let me real here, folks. Those watching us on the LNTV Live, let's be real here.
No, that's true.
Let's Torso and Torso.
What do we have? Basketball.
The rail on Broad Street.
It's just basketball.
You can find it on Broad Street.
Yeah.
At the Sports Commission. Where the track and field office.
Track and field.
Where the volleyball office.
I mean, the offices.
Let's be sincere here to the discussion.
Yeah.
These federations need to be brought to their knees.
Yes. So we need to also focus on them. But we are not.
I agree. We need to. But where will you find them, Koluba? Let me friend here.
I think.
Tell me where you can find the Swimming Federation headquarters that you can go to Monday morning to talk to the Secretary General.
They don't have.
Thank you.
So I think we need to run articles about the need for government to disregard them, so that
it's not fair.
So that we won't have what you call 30-some more sporting federations in the country. So we need to forget about football small and say, look,
when the golf association
is
when the swimming
is dead. Swimming is
when
dead.
The track and field.
Boxing is dead. All of those federations that are dead must, be I don't know if Mr. Bryant, who is the Minister Bryant, sorry. You went for confirmation yesterday. But Brian, I don't even want to talk about your. Wait a minute.
No. Let's discuss first. Because these are issues. Yeah, these are issues.
Let's just hear you.
And these people are in the budget.
Brian,
when the minister is crafting the budget, they put all these 37 to 40 federations.
Brian want to talk about the retreat.
But we're not talking about retreat now.
We're talking about retreat now. Brian.
I think it's part of the discourse. I'd like to speak to I'd like to tell you guys, first of all, to say thank you to SWA for the induction ceremony yesterday.
Okay.
I know you turned over the matter of authority to your predecessor. Be that as it may, with respect to the federation, I think I hold the view of Michael. Because, if I want, for example, why would Federation decide to go for an Olympic game? We got no local content. I 100% agree with you. But with respect to officers, I know the elected has an office at SCD, and I know the basketball do have an office. But the rest of them, there's no traceable office that you can identify, that you can sit with them about. So I would think that should be a review process in terms of how government services is explaining to the federation, especially so when there's no activity that is traceable on the ground. I just called the budget your conversation, and let's see how we can have conversation around it as we move forward in the new dispensation. Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Minister,
thank you. But you see what I'm talking about?
Yes. So we the media, we need to put our mouth on those entities, those federations are dead. So the government will put them.
We have said it over and over on this platform.
But I like what I said earlier. The general sporting media, they are focused too much on football.
100%.
So we need to shift it small. Then maybe LFA will not run after. But LFA feels that if we depend on them for news. If they don't, what they call, we don't have.
Yeah.
But can we take upon ourselves, give maybe.
But look at the Kickball Federation.
Yeah,
you can find them.
The Kickball Federation.
See activities is preparing to get on.
Yeah, today they are having their Super Cup.
You can
see activities of the Kickball Federation.
So you can capture them.
Yeah. So can we promote them so that government can increase their own,
their envelope?
Their envelope. Mm-hmm. Can we do that? Because there are some federations that got more money, budgetary allotment, that partly not existing. then kickball. But kickball, you see what they are doing. Now the Kickball Federation, they are having conversations around the world with other countries, how they can make it an international game. That's what the Kickball Federation is doing right now.
Great.
We will bring the president maybe next week or so to talk about that particular initiative. He's been having conversation in meetings upon meeting with some, international, sporting bodies. Can we talk about them so that government can say, okay, from the $300 US, we give them $3,000 US. While you have some of the federation tell you, say, well, our budget is 50,000, our budget is 15,000, but you don't see what they are doing at all. Now there is last evening, Malcolm Joseph, who is the vice president for
the LNOC.
Mm-hmm. He was talking about, well, Liberia is supposed to participate in all African games.
Yeah.
The government is not giving money.
So
this and that. And I was like, so who should the government give money? Swimming to go swim where? Have they swim here before? Have you seen them swim? The last time I ever saw a swimming competition was it what? 2007 or 8? 2007 or 8.
So he pushing for government to give money now.
To give money to teams
to go represent Liberia at the All African Games.
At the All African Games.
From where?
How?
Why?
So the media now, like I was telling them, we need to focus. Let's leave football alone.
I agree with you.
Okay,
I agree with you.
Let's put our mouth more.
Football is at the top now, so no need.
Let's put our mouth more on. What the other one? Bicycling.
Yeah, bicycling. Canoeing.
All of them are in the government, captured in the national budget.
Yes.
Can we put our mouth in government and say, all right, let's put these people in category C?
Yeah.
Category C means until you can reach this benchmark,
yes,
you will not get money.
Thank you.
So the people that will reach certain benchmark,
you get something.
Yes, but you can't say Ahmed Tukpa, with no disrespect to Ahmed Tukpa, president of Life for Life, Swimming Federation.
Yeah, president for Life.
Swimming Federation.
He's just there.
But he will tell you, say there is no.
Can hear nothing for him.
Yeah, he said there is no swimming pool for the guys to swim.
Oh, come on.
You're risking to carry the guys in the sea or lagoon to swim. Come on. It's not our business. We need to dissolve that federation. The federation will be dissolved. So if we have football, basketball, kickball, we concentrate on it. The little money we have, we place it there. Or athletics, they are trying as well. So if we have athletics, football, basketball, kickball, those 4 sports, we'll concentrate on it.
Yeah.
And let's do it.
Yeah.
Master Junior Pee Russian has come back to Taekwondo. He's skilled himself to reactivate it. He also one of those who wants to take a team to
the All African Games.
The All African Games.
Okay.
He was there in the studio the last time, and he is training the guys in the street. You see, Liberians go there; they are enjoying the practice section. But I was telling somebody the way you enjoying
even wrestling. Our own George Bull. What a wrestling federation.
Where is it?
The headquarters. I want to go there today to go talk to perhaps those at the federation. So where can I find them?
We as media, we need to say, look, government, these people are not serious for business. But we are only focusing on football. So football people.
Even the football we're focusing on, they're not delivering.
They're not delivering, but we stay focused on it until instead of discussing the real issues about football, some of our colleagues make it out of politics. But they turn that aspect of really talking about sports issues, they make it into politics.
Let's go back to the induction ceremony. So what did the LFA say in all of this? Was there a statement?
Well, I think the statement from Prof. Connor was just
was enough. Okay. Was to differ with the way Varma came down.
Yeah, it was different.
But I know Varma very strong.
Yeah, and talk about look, you need if you have issues, you need to come. We sit and talk. That's what. And the deputy minister of Destiny for Sports,
Andy,
Andy was
your
also
picking
there.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy was also
your
there.
picking now.
I remember picking. Boss Bill. Andy was also there.
What did he say?
And he
from the side of government
raised issue or concern about the absence of some other, SUA members from the program, especially the people who contested against Vama and his team.
Okay.
I think all of them that contested were absent.
Okay.
So he was talking about a racist concern and the issue of unifying the organization. And indeed, SWA became a bit split during the time of election. The two camps, up to now, there are people who still like the way people live in Liberia.
Yeah, I've been reading some of the
like,
posts.
we are still in
the chat room. It is too demeaning. You can't do that.
You know,
you can do that. Very childish.
Our guys are still behaving like we are having campaign. And
you can do that.
Even on induction day, there was a cheering squad for the president, and it was only the cheering squad that was clapping for the president. The rest of the place, the hall was quiet. Which, you know, Andy said, look, it speaks a lot, and the president will have to work, you know, to make sure that SWA, that unity that has been existing, can come back, because there were no Roland Morba, there were no Trojan Kiazulu, and the rest of the guys who contested against, you know, Vama. They didn't show up. So what's the problem? You know, so let's see what happens with the new leaders. I'm sure they were gonna extend hands and try
an
to
olive branch,
and see how
of peace,
how they can get. But it's so far so good. That was it, and there was a little ball, and everybody left and went their way.
So Vama is not in charge.
He's not in charge, and we are watching him how he kick the ball. That's how
he needs our support, though.
Of course, he needs our support, and I'm sure he's going to be coming and say, "Look, how do we do it?" and A, B, C, D, you know. But SWA cannot be a
football rating. For me, let's go back a little bit. A football rating organization.
It cannot be a football rating organization.
Yeah.
All right. Like, for example, the kickball having their Super Cup is the start of their season. I have not seen any of our media colleagues writing about it. But you go in the various chat room, the football.
Watanga president this.
Yes.
LFA president this.
Yes.
Liska president this.
I mean, they were there. LFA president will not attend SWA inauguration.
I mean, I don't get it.
Those I was saying.
Let me make us say shit.
Yeah. Those I was saying. The LFA president in the chat room will not attend SWA inauguration. They went there late. The LFA president was there early. And the LFA president said, well, it's like, I got another event. Maybe when I'm done, I will come back. He left. So who did not go to the, you know, the kickball having a league? Master Pew Russia here is crying for support to take a team. They need $30,000 to take a team to the All African Games. We don't see media people talking about that. We don't see it. But go in the Youth and Sports Ministry chat room right now. You will see everything about football, the LFA, football, LFA, football, LFA. Well, we can focus. So that's what I was telling the guys. We need to stop. And most of our young guys coming up, they have turned to personal PRs.
Yeah.
They take a particular person. You see 3, 4, 5 journalists, they are PR for
do that?
John Brown.
Yeah.
How can you be a PR for one individual?
Because John Brown has a team.
Yeah. John
How
Brown.
can you do that?
You're a PR for John Brown. Why? Why can't you come to a kickball? Tell the kickball clubs, I want to be a media officer for your team. Or you come to the taekwondo, the guy, dojos, you know, their teams are in schools, the schools, the clubs, they call it dojos. You can maybe a media officer for one of the taekwondo dojos to promote them as well.
Liberia Handball Federation,
the Handball Federation, they are trying as well. The Handball Federation, the Liberia Athletics, they got clubs.
Maybe we need to take our time,
you know,
and list all of those federations that are into some kind of program, and put them aside and only talk about them.
Yes. You know, so
and forget about the other federations. The only time you hear about them, folks, the only time you hear about them when they have these international conferences or maybe international games, then that is when they can get that black plastic bag in their hands, running to the ministry. Oh, we got a letter from our parent body. We won't go represent Liberia at this so and so program, but we're looking for 12,000. We're going to pay our meeting dues and all that kind of stuff. That's the only thing you can hear about them. But in terms of local participation, zero. Nothing.
Zero. There are a lot of kids who will not find themselves playing football. they could find themselves play the law tennis.
Yeah.
They have some kind of a
Let's talk a little bit of Alpha, man. I mean, we are receiving some reports that some of the old veterans.
You sure the guys will be there?
Of Alpha. They are veterans of Alpha.
You sure
the legs of Samuel Striker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Samuel Striker. Samuel A. Striker. He is a veteran of Alpha. I remember, may their souls rest in peace, former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Soko Sako. He was called, he was called Super 7.
Super 7, yeah.
Hold your man.
Hold your man, yeah. And he used to always liked the...
he was always there to practice in the morning. I live for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah.
For Soko Sako there.
Yeah.
He has contributed to Alpha. The legs of the late, our own man, Bob Willie.
Bob Willie, yeah.
TC Gu.
So what the retreat is about?
The retreat is about going back into their closets and looking at some of those issues that bound them together many years ago. Are they still doing them? Are they still doing them? For example, as I said about Bob Willie, Bob Willie lives somewhere along the Monrovia Kakata Highway. All right? And Bob Willie will come to practice. Bob Willie
early. He used to be the first.
He will be number one. That's Bob Willie.
Is there.
Bob Willie. And I can remember his daughter. I can remember I talked to her many years ago before she passed, that her late father used to wake her up about 3 o'clock.
Later you had that interview with
Yes.
Oh.
The daughter of Bob Willie.
Oh.
She said, Michael, my pa used to wake me up 3 o'clock. Wake up, can't go prepare can't go get my gear, my practicing gear. I will find her boots, his shin pads, his shorts, his t-shirt, put some food in his cooler, put it in the car. By 4 o'clock, Bob Willie is out of the compound. He's out of the compound to come to practice. When Alpha is having big occasion, Bob Willie will cook and bring food and drinks. The same thing goes to Soko Sako. It goes also to TC Gu. They put together and they come. Then the likes of Councillor Lloyd Kennedy.
Yeah.
Councillor Peter Bono Jala. Dr. Eugene Shannon.
Dr. Shannon was in our compound a couple of days ago.
Okay? These guys will meet. At the time, it was at the police academy field.
Yeah.
So they will meet there and discuss and do likewise before they move to Zuba Town. Okay? So this retreat is about going back to look at, what has happened over the period where they had issues. They can, solve them and come back and move forward. And one of the main things was the in-house tournament, Koluba. I can remember the former Director General of LBS, Ledger Hood Rennie, was honored. They had a tournament in honor of Ledger Hood Julius Rennie at the Zubatan page. You could see the turnout. Okay?
But this is not happening.
You could see the turnout. Even the late Zwana Johnson, may so rest in peace. They were there in their numbers. And it was all about camaraderie, discussion. The late Prince too, they were all there. Eugene Nangbe, Bese Goli, just to name a few. All the guys were there. They shared the fun. They play in-house competitions. There were 4 teams within Alpha. Raji has his team. TC has his team. Bob Willie has his team.
This will be fun.
And Andy has his team. Every year, they swing the players around and gave them different names. It was all about friendship, togetherness, and being there for one another.
But the last time they had this in-house, they said it did not go well.
It did not go well because, the camaraderie.
It's not there.
It's not there anymore.
That's why they.
And let me frank here. It's not there anymore.
That's why they are retreating.
Yeah, that's why they are retreating. To go back and say, you know what? Let's do what we used to do before. Let's have our in-house tournaments. Let's come together as Alpha. Now, Alpha focuses her attention on the Lona League, period. No in-house tournament.
No in-house tournament.
No in-house tournament. Soon as they say Lona League, Alpha ready to go play. There are some other players in Alpha who are not top players, though. So the in-house tournament can show their part of juice.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Can show that part of juice. Now you myself will play like them.
Yeah.
But if we have our in-house tournament, we can drag some people on the sideline. Yeah, that's it.
Drag people, yeah.
Yeah, we can drag them on the touchline.
Yeah.
So the retreat is all about that. And looking at, the way forward. And let me give it out to Alvin Brown. The great czar. Yes, he's working. Brian McGill, vice president of Alpha, they are working.
Brian State, vice president?
Yes, working. Even your own man, Aaron Colley,
okay,
the former commissioner at the LRA.
Okay.
He's the chief scrap.
Okay.
So these people are working.
Has the corner, has he turned over the technical?
Cole said no one taking it from him.
Job?
Cole said no one taking it from him.
No, we need a protest.
Cole said he's the technical director of the Dark Kingdom.
No. He's a minister now, man. He needs to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Cole, Andy, and all the guys are there this morning discussing the issue.
Yeah, okay.
Talking football and the way Alpha, because I can remember Alpha used to go into the communities and give out toys to children. Christmas. Today, nothing happening like that.
So let's see, except that maybe and some people left the group as well.
Yeah, some people left because they don't see. Yeah, they're not feeling fine.
They left.
So some of them went to Peaceville Old Timers. Some of their members left and joined Independence. So this retreat is about looking at all of the issues.
Peaceville Old Timers is the hottest now. So some of them gone to them.
And just before perhaps we go to the land very quickly, during the days of Bob Willie, they used to put out prices, money. But I will tell you, say the first 10 players that will come to Alpha practice Sunday morning, you get $10. Or you get $20.
Encouraging.
And Bob will be the first to come because he wants to see who will come after him.
And you will tell him, because you.
Yes, and he will give you the money. He will give you the money, no doubt. For me, it was not about the money issue.
Yeah.
It was about the commitment coming to practice.
Yeah.
So when you and your wife are home sleeping and you're leaving by 4:30, 5 o'clock, the madam will ask you, where you going?
Yeah, where are you?
Madam, I'm going to practice. But they didn't break here. Yeah, but I'm going to practice. And mind you, they will come straight to the field. When they come to me, what were they already? So that camaraderie, that oneness, togetherness, that friendship has fallen apart. So the retreat will be looking at all of these issues to see how well they can, regroup themselves and move forward.
Well, also just before we can take up, of course, the Under 20 women national team in Sierra Leone. They beat them yesterday 2-1.
There you go.
They are also playing today. It's a Friday. Well, these Fridays are good. Some people also, like again, we're talking about our colleagues in the chat rooms. They are on the elephant neck. Why Liberia should be playing Friday with Sierra Leone? Come on. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with you? We want the team to be playing friendly. So at least they are having friendlies.
Yeah, sure.
We say thank God for that. Friendlies, it will help. So the LFA League will continue today with second division and tomorrow first division.
Okay.
And the like Michael Redley said, the Super Cup in the LKF is kicking off today. So maybe we can take a couple of calls just before we.
Yes, couple of calls. 0880514 0880514 You can put through your concerns on 0880514 096. Liberia has a new coach, Mario Marinica, and he has called 30 local players to begin the exercise. Let's go to line one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you quickly.
My name is Joseph NFA.
Go right ahead, Joe.
Yeah, my concern had to do with that. Some go men that they are calling back.
Okay, by your concern. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Next caller online too. Good morning. 0880514-096. 0880514-096. Next caller. Good morning. Let's hear you quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
We're doing great. Go right ahead. Make a contribution to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cholera and Yvette, for your analysis.
My man, go right ahead, ba.
So, I'm obedient director according to Soapine. So, we are full of our very love and Lone Star. We are Lone Star and another team. But I don't know why more coaches can call St. Johnson. What the problem now?
Okay. All right. The same Johnson. Okay, thank you. Let's go back to this line quickly. 0880514-096. 0880514-096 and talk to perhaps our third caller. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, Mama.
Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, how are you? How are you? This is Coach Jackson.
Go right ahead, Coach. 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds. I'm happy and I acknowledge you people a lot on the media related to that. I'm a member of APA and I'm an enjoy the best part out of Monrovia. As soon as possible after the retreat, I will be in Monrovia and I'm glad to that. And I also thought about mention the issue I spoke relate to some of the at least once soccer players, and they can also go back to a better program related to that. I think we will make progress in that.
Okay, last caller on this line. Quickly, good morning. You are our last caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I want to know whether the country is being canceled or not.
Okay, we'll find out for you next week and we'll let you know. Yeah. Let's talk to our very last caller, 0880514, because coming up very shortly is high school special. Next caller should be on this line, 0880514-096. You are our last caller. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, last week I listened to the show. You said the coach you're going to invite a new coach, on the show. So why is he not on the show today for us to
yes, we made all of the attempts, but the coach did not respond.
Okay, please try your possible best. The nation want to listen to the new coach.
We're calling Mamela Goya.
Yeah, we have to go and we say thanks to Afre Yuma who following us online, social media. Ma Bendu's son from California. Thanks for joining us. Afre Yuma in India and Ibrahim Frutsaki in Bon County. Well, the text. We will be always online now on Super Sports, so you can be part of us. And we say Deconti Willem, you are our sports listener. She plays for CYE kickball team. She celebrates her birthday. We say happy birthday to you. And also Trocon Stanley, hey, another kickball supporter. You celebrate your birthday today. Happy birthday! You are our sports listener. Well, thanks ever so much for being there. We will be here on Monday for hopefully we'll be here on Monday for Water Sports. You know, the confirmation.
Okay, Koloba, we gotta go.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we gotta go. This is 99.9, 60 minutes